We had the 1929 to 1932 Great Depression. We had the 2000 tech bubble, and we had the 2008 financial crisis, and we had the 2020 COVID pandemic. The COVID pandemic not being as significant as the previous three. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why I believe the stock market is ready for its greatest drop since 1932. Now, I've been tracking the stock market ever since the 2020 COVID pandemic. In fact, I've been tracking the stock market ever since 2016, where I believe the stock market was in its greatest appreciation period. Right, we saw one of the greatest appreciation periods in the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Right, and when I say tracking the stock market, I'm talking tracking the stock market seriously using the wave principle. Now we've reached an inflection point, a point where I believe the market has topped out. We've reached several extremes. The MACD has reached its highest extreme ever on record, and I believe this is a recipe for a drop in the stock market. Now I'll keep this short and brief. What I'm expecting is a drop in price, all the way down to the wave 4 low of the 2008 financial crisis, and possibly even lower by a percentage of 38.20%, down to the mark of $3,694 dollars on the Dow. Right, this would then complete wave 4, and this kind of drop would rival the Great Depression in terms of percentage distance. Now, again, most of the people are going to be looking at this and they're going to suggest that this is skeptical, right? There's going to be a lot of skepticism around this view. However, we must understand that these drops, these kind of corrective drops, have happened in the past, have happened before, and it certainly means it can happen again, right? Because they've happened before in the past, it suggests that we should never rule out the possibility of this happening, and the possibility becomes greater as more signals do come to light. Now, put this into more perspective by looking at charts of Apple. Just on the monthly time frame, we can see that Apple has completed a nice third wave degree higher, quite similar to what's happened on the Dow Jones. Also, again, we have Microsoft. We have Microsoft as well, which has completed a nice third wave degree higher as well, all the same. So we have these signals, guys. There's nothing to suggest that this can't happen. Last but not least, we have the dollar. Now, we know the dollar likes to appreciate in times of uncertainty. However, we understand that the true meltdown, the real meltdown, is always going to happen when the dollar falls. It corrects and it sells off, right, for a significant decline. We know that this would rival as well a depressionary period and one of the greatest meltdowns that we've ever seen in the market. So what we understand here is that the market, specifically dollar, is setting up for a great decline, as we can see. And we know this because when we go onto the weekly time frame, we can see that the market has formed a corrective wave channel for wave 2, and we are due for a decline for wave 3. So the market here already is showing us, is telling us that the wave principle is indicating that the market is ready to sell off. It's done. It's finished. The top of the Dow is in. The top of the dollar is in, and we're due for a significant decline. We looked at stocks like Apple, again, showing us in terms of the wave principle that it's completed a 5-wave move higher. The dollar has completed a 3-wave corrective move higher, and so has Microsoft. Microsoft has also completed a 5-wave move higher. We can look at other stocks as well, such as Boeing, the NDX. The NDX also suggests the same. And as you can see, we're seeing a multitude of patterns here. 5-wave decline, 5-wave advanced higher. So we can expect a correction of great proportions. Now, this video, the purpose of this video is to indicate to you guys that a correction is coming. right? Whether you want to believe this video or not, a correction is coming. We do not see uh, great rallies such as this, as we have seen on the Nasdaq without a pullback, right? But understand this, right? Corrections, they happen on lower time frames, they happen on monthly time frames as well, and we have to understand that the greater the time frame, the greater the correction. Just understand that factor, and that will lead you where you need to be. So I'm calling the top on the Dow, calling the top on the Nasdaq, calling the top, local top on the dollar. I expect September leading into the next several years to be a great opportunity for people who want to trade the indexes, who want to trade the dollar, and to profit handsomely as long as you trade on the right side. This is all on record. Hopefully, I am right. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you on the next video. I'll be sending out a bunch of analysis, of course, in the Telegram and in the Discord, just to show you and give you an insight on how I will be trading this opportunity. See, I prefer to put money where my mouth is and not just to spout out and give my predictions. I don't necessarily put money on the table, but I'm talking about showing you how I am going to be capitalizing on these opportunities so you can give an insight and you can do the same. Hope this video was beneficial for you guys. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Make sure to follow us on Discord. Also, follow us on Instagram, which is on our profile page. And if you want pairs and updates, everyday updates on the major Forex pairs, get the wave forecast link in our bio.